Good morning, welcome to our second basic programming class. Here, just see the topic. I hope you all have watched the very first video that is related with our computers programming. Here it is the second consecutive video. In this video we will discuss about some general terms that are there in the programming world, right? But before I am going to start the topic, very first you just see I have written a sample program of Python on the board, right? Just see what is there in the language. I told you that there are different languages and these languages are categorized into different categories. The first one, machine language. Coding is there in the machine level. Coding is there in the binary code only. Assembly language, you can create small programs only. The scope of assembly language is very less. Third one is high level language. In this high level language, 13 to 15 different languages are there. You can select any one language out of many and you can test your coding skill. You can understand the coding skill by using this high level language. You know, Python is a high level language only, right? So here third one is high level language, then fourth generation language, then fifth generation language. Different categories are there. Here this program is related with Python only, right? Python, if we look into this programming language, Python is somehow support text user interface. Whereas if you install advanced version of Python, then in the advanced version you can use graphical user tools also. So here in our Python that is there in class 11, you just understand the simple coding, right? What is there in coding. So just see, a sample program is created in Python and it is there on the board, right? What is there? Just check it out. Sample program, normal English word, and here print, then int. Int is the abbreviation of integer, right? It is abbreviated word. Then input, here again, then print. These words are there in general English language only, right? If you count total number of commands that are there in Python, total 40 to 50 different commands are there in Python only. So you have to understand, you have to make your sense aware about these 40 to 50 commands only. If you decide that every day you should learn 4 to 5 commands, learn command mean. You have to check the proper command, you have to check the proper working of the command, and then you have to check what is the output of that particular command. So if you decide, if you determine that you are going to learn 4 to 5 commands daily, then how much time to understand these 50 different commands? Only you can understand these 50 commands, you can understand the Python within 10 days only. Per day 5 command, 5 into 10 days, 50 command cover, right? So here it is a sample program. Now based on this sample program, we will discuss about different programming terms. The very first term, it is case sensitivity. I told you in the previous video, case sensitivity means to make a difference in between capital alphabet and small alphabet, right? A difference in between capital and small alphabet. If in your program, just see the sample program here. If in the program you write the command in small letter, or you create a variable in capital letter, then throughout the program you have to use this capital letter only, right? 90% Python commands are there in a small case, commands are there in a small letter. So you should use command of Python in a small letter only. If you write the command in capital letter, your translator, your converter generates an error to you, error in front of you, right? So it is case sensitivity, and Python is a case sensitive language. Commands of Python are there in a small letter. You have to write these commands in a small letter only in the program. And if you write the command, if you mismatch the case, what will happen? The translator is there, the interpreter is there, it will raise an error in front of you, right? So here it is known as case sensitivity, right? Now the next thing. So here, if we are going to relate this particular term to our program, here in this program, if I am going to identify the different Python commands and I am going to underline the command, the very first Python command is print, the second one is input, again input, then print. How many commands are there in this program? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 commands are there in this Python program. So here you have to write the Python command in a small letter only in your program, right? It is the very first basic rule of programming. Match the case sensitivity, access the case sensitivity of the language, right? Now the next term, what is language interface? Take that one. What is language interface, right? We decided to learn Python, we decided to understand the coding in Python. So we have to install Python in our PC. Clear? Very first thing, you have to install Python in your PC, then and then only you can develop your program in Python, right? So very first you just select one language out of many and install this particular language into your PC. Then once the language is installed in your PC, then we are going to open the interface of the language. Interface means what? For example, if you install Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office in your PC and you want to create one slide in your computer, very first you have to open Microsoft PowerPoint in your PC. Clear? Then only you can create slide. So if you want to create program, if you want to create software, if you want to develop software in Python, very first you install Python and open Python interface. When you open this Python language, the starting screen, the screen that is there on the monitor, it is the interface of the language. It is the user interaction screen of the language. In that particular screen only, you are going to type your code. If I want to give an example, Python is, if you see the interface of Python, it is somehow similar with this Windows Notepad. One software, one program is there in your PC. It is Notepad. The interface of Notepad and the interface of Python is somehow similar. The same thing, white color background, foreground color of the letters are black, and then the blank white screen. Clear? So here, interface, you just open the language, Python is there on your PC, and you just open the Python and you are going to type this particular code in the software interface. So the second term, language interface, means the user interaction screen of the language in which we are going to type, in which we are going to write our programming codes. Clear? Okay, we will just take the third important term. It is translator, or we can say converter. The role of translator I told you in the previous video also. Just recap, just recall the thing. Translator means what? You know that your computer works on binary language only, and you are going to supply a software, you are going to supply a program that is written in English language. What will happen? Your computer will not understand this particular program, not understand a single alphabet. Then you have to convert your English words, convert your program into machine language very first, right? So to convert your program into machine code, translators are available, or you can say converters are available. 3 different type of converters are there. Assembler, it is for assembly language. Interpreter and compiler, these two are for high level languages. Some high level language works on compiler, some high level language takes the help of interpreter to convert its program. Clear? Now Python is an interpreter based language. Interpreter means it is a line based converter. Interpreter takes the very first line of your program, check that if any error is there in the line. If no error is there, then it will convert the line into machine code. It is the interpreter only. So just remember, Python is a interpreter based language, and interpreter converts each and every line of your program separately. Done? Next one. Next thing. Here the very important thing, instruction, then arrow towards program, then arrow towards software means what? Software is a bigger thing and it is instruction, it is a smaller thing. Clear? Instructions means what? Instruction means the line of code or the statement that is given by your PC to execute something, right? To process something. This thing is known as instruction. If you see the sample program, how many instructions are there in that program? Each and every line is known as instruction. So how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lines are there. Technically we can say 7 instructions are written in this particular program. These are the set of instructions, and when your computer is going to execute these instructions, it follows a specific sequence, right? Sequence means very first computer will execute the first statement, then second, then third, then fourth, and so on. Here sequence is also important, right? So instructions means the command, we can say the line of code that is given to your computer, given to your PC to do something, right? So here 7 different instructions are written in this particular program. Now set of instruction is known as program. It is a program contains instructions. Set of instructions are called program. Now if you mix different program in a particular area, in a particular screen, then it is known as software. Just take an example. What is software? Suppose you are going to purchase a school software from the market. In this school software is the biggest term. Here just see the line, instruction, program, software. Software is the biggest term. Here this school software contains different programs: library program, fees program, examination related program, transportation program. Suppose these 4 different modules are there in this software. The software is a bigger term, right? Software is further divided into different programs, and program further divided into different instructions. Clear? Right? Instruction, set of instructions are known as program. Set of different program, if you combine all these programs together, it is software. Clear? अभी हम सॉफ्टवेयर बनाना नहीं सीख रहे हैं. सॉफ्टवेयर बनाना ये आपके रहेगा क्लास 12 के अंदर. Right now we are in class 11. We are going to learn what is program, what are instructions, and how we can build a program by the instruction. Right? Software section, it is there. It is a bigger approach. It is there in class 12. Done? Now the next thing, comments. Right? Two different things are there: comment and statement. Yeah, these 2 important terms related with instruction. Done? Now here 7 different lines, different instructions are there in this program. Out of these 7 instructions, some instructions are known as statements, some instruction or lines are known as comment, right? Comments and statement both are the example of instruction only. Some instructions are under the category of comment, some instructions are under the category of statement, or we can say this program is a set of comments as well as statements, or you can say this program is a set of instructions, राइट। इंस्ट्रक्शन को अगर आप गौर से देखोगे तो उस इंस्ट्रक्शन के अंदर कुछ कमेंट्स मिलेंगे और कुछ स्टेटमेंट मिलेंगे। या कमेंट फेसबुक वाली कमेंट मत ले लेना, क्लियर? सो हियर व्हाट इज कमेंट? कमेंट मीन ऑल द नॉन एग्जीक्यूटेबल लाइन्स ऑफ योर प्रोग्राम आर नोन एज कमेंट्स। लिसन इट अगेन। All the non-executable line, non-executable means what? ऐसी लाइन जो कंप्यूटर पे एग्जीक्यूट ही नहीं होगी, रन ही नहीं होगी, कंप्यूटर पे चलेगी ही नहीं। All non-executable lines of the program are known as comments, whereas all executable lines of the program are known as statement। 7 इंस्ट्रक्शन थे, 7 में से कुछ लाइनें, कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शन वो आपके कंप्यूटर पे एग्जीक्यूट नहीं होंगे, दे विल नॉट रन एट ऑल। दीज इंस्ट्रक्शंस आर नोन एज कमेंट, जस्ट पुट इट सेपरेटली। सम इंस्ट्रक्शंस will execute on your PC, will perform something on your PC, will perform any action on your PC. These instructions are known as statements. Done. So, if we are going to filter, how many comments are there in this program? Very simple one. Each and every line of a program that starts from this hash. Just see, start line starts from hash, or in Python, we are talking about Python only, right? Or it starts from either triple inverted comma, 3 times single inverted comma, right? 1 single inverted comma, second single inverted comma, third single inverted comma, 3 times single inverted comma, or 3 times double inverted comma also, right? Just see this one. If you can see from there, lines starts from hash, it is comment. Lines start from single inverted comma, 3 times single inverted comma, it is also comment. 3 times double inverted comma, it is also comment. So identify those lines of your program that starts from these 3 different entities. All these lines are under the category of comment. Count it. Hash, the first line, it is comment. C-O-M-M-E-N-T. Comment means it is a non-executable line. It will not execute at all on your PC. अब non-executable है, कुछ भी उठा के लिख दो, पैराग्राफ उठा के लिख दो, राम मार्केट जाता है, कंप्यूटर नहीं चलाएगा अगर आगे हैश लगा है। लेकिन if you remove this hash from here, right? Remove this hash from here. Now it is not a comment, it is a what? Statement. Computer will execute this line and computer will check this line, interpreter will check this line, it will fetch the errors. If some errors are there in this line, it will fetch errors on the monitor, right? So here again I am going to put this hash symbol. So I think you can easily identify which is comment and what are the statements, right? So those lines that start from hash, those lines that start from this one and that one, all these lines are under the category of comment, and rest other lines जो इन तीनों में से किसी से भी शुरू नहीं होती, all these lines are under the category of statement. Computer is the interpreter, or we can say translator. Translator is going to check each and every statement of your program. If any error is there in the statement, it will fetch error message on the monitor. Clear? Translator, converter, errors किस में से ढूंढते हैं? Only statements में से. Comments ignore कर दी जाती है. Clear? So, I hope you understand the concept of comment and statement. Now, our last Today's last topic, it is related with keyword or commands. Keyword is a technical term. In general, we can use command. Each and every programming language comes with some specific command, right? By using these commands, you can develop your software, you can develop your program. Each and every command has a syntax, a proper formula, a proper, we can say proper writing style, and each and every command takes, or we can say covers an action into your PC, right? So commands of programming language are known as keywords, right? Python, there are 40 to 50 different commands are there in Python. These commands are known as keywords. Generally, commands of Python are there in small case. So, due to the case sensitivity of Python language, we are restricted to write these commands in small letters only. Right? I hope all these 7 terms are clear in your mind. Tomorrow, there is no video lecture for you. I am going to give notes related with these 7 points. Clear? Thank you. Thank you very much.